Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, we'll be discussing P, the CEO of one of Atlanta's hottest labels, well, former owner, because they recently sold the label for $300 million. QC, also known as Quality Control Music, the home of rappers like Lil Baby, the Migos, City Girls, and Lil Yachty. It was reported that back in 2009, before the label really got popping, P, real name Pierre Thomas, was visiting one of his homies at a weed trap house allegedly, where P had planned to play Xbox and bet on a basketball game. When someone showed up to cop, P told him that his friend was walking the dog and to come back later. So some time passed by, homie came back for the gas. As P's friend was going to get the weed, it's reported the man now known as Ontario Keon McClinton started letting off shots, kills P friend, shoots P. P managed to escape. He go 2 apartments over, gets help. So from that moment, it's said that he cooperated with law enforcement, providing information that he would hear in the streets. Months went by, P told cops that he heard that the dude that shot him got shot at the nightclub and that he goes by the nickname Stunner. After further investigation, law enforcement were able to determine that Ontario Keon McClinton did go by the name Stunner and had been previously shot at the nightclub. After showing P a photo lineup, he identified the shooter, so they put a warrant out for his arrest. Now this was shit kinda get wild, cause just 3 weeks later, P's at Lenox Mall with his people, and what do you know? He see the dude who shot him and killed his friend. Unfucking believable. Now being in a mall 6 months later, after you catch a body in the same city, is kinda wild. It's kinda wild. But anyway, so P press your man like, yo, don't you know me? Don't I know you? Chase him to the car. Your mans get the hammer out the car, chase P back in the mall, and that's where he got assistance and gave a description, which led to the arrest of this Keon Stunner dude. And the paperwork reads, I confronted him about murder and chased him to the car. He got a pistol and chased me in the mall, threatening to kill me. Investigators asked, how do you know this subject? With P responding, he shot me and killed my friend. Investigators asked, what type of gun was it? P responded, a black handgun. Investigators asked, did he make any comments? With P responding, he said, I'm gonna kill you. The investigator asked, did you fear for your life? P replied, yes. So ultimately, this dude was sentenced to 20 years. He ended up doing 10 of them, and the other 10 was to be done on probation. Just 1 year later, Quality Control, QC, the label, starts getting national recognition. And just recently, these allegations surfaced online. Now, P has responded saying, quote, I see that 300 million got all them hating ass niggas mad back home. Anybody know me, know my character. Our culture's so fucked up, it's so sad y'all living this imaginary street dream. I'm changing lives and changing my family curse. I don't got no love for no nigga that try to kill me or mine. I ain't in the streets, never wanted to be. I played the hand that I was dealt and made something out of it. Y'all bum ass niggas should do the same. Stop glorifying dumb shit. RIP to my dog Q, an innocent man with 5 kids who lost his life to a bum ass nigga who didn't value his own. I'm a goat, don't ever confuse me with a rat. Now take that fraudulent incident report and stick it up y'all ass. I love my freedom, so stop playing with it, end quote. Now I do think it's kind of wild that this come out so many years later, and it's said that everybody in Atlanta kind of already know that this happened. And P's not trying to be a street dude, not trying to be a gangster. He pretty much saying that he's a civilian. And you know, if you don't live a street life, you don't have to live by street rules. And I do agree with that. RIP to the guy Ontario Keon McClinton, who was killed in a separate incident after serving those 10 years for shooting P and murdering his friend. Now y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Do y'all think that the rap game is too quick to say people are snitching? Do y'all consider this ratting? Let me know in the comments. Y'all know, throw them O's up, subscribe, hit that like, and stay out the way.
This is why I be looking at everybody claiming gangster, and I'll be like, you sure you still gangster? Bro, somebody killed your mans and like, he's chasing you down with a gun in the mall later on and you can't get help? It's not like, we didn't hear no story of P shooting the nigga back. We ain't hear of no story of P trying to kill the nigga. Sound like P was getting bullied. I'm sorry. Call the cops. I'm sorry to tell you, man. I thought P did a great thing. Your mans get killed, you owe it to that nigga's mama. Call the cops, man. You a victim in the crime. You need to go provide all the information you can about that motherfucker. And to keep it real, 20 years was too light because he got parole after 10. That boy should have gotten life imprisonment. You ain't do a motherfucking thing wrong, okay? Somebody said, oh, P shot him? Nah. Somebody said, no, P shot him. He clearly... Nah, the nigga was he was lie snitching. You know lie snitching when a nigga snitch on you, so now you gotta lie about what he did to you. Be like, yo, they said you robbed him. Nah, I ain't rob him. Well, he robbed me first, so he did the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, nah, he lie snitching. He lie snitching, bro. Somebody said in his letter, they said P shot him 4 times. Nah, well, they... See? That's what yo, my whole disposition to this whole thing is this. I feel bad for all you gangster niggas. I keep saying 90% of rappers are going to be proven as snitches because y'all have no type of leeway and no one wants to make it clear. If me and you don't bang with each other and we didn't do a crime together, if the police get involved and I could help my situation by telling on you who I hate anyway, and if I saw you, I would shoot you, I'm going to tell on you. That's how it works. It's self-preservation. People act like, only in hip-hop they act like being a street nigga is like some type of like superhero. Like a street nigga, like, oh, he's a street nigga. He has a cape on now. He's like Superman, super street Negro. He's not going to tell. No, everybody is in this for self-preservation. You get what I mean? So obviously this started when people acted like snitching was just a taboo thing. And they obviously 6ix9ine did it against his own people. But they just like, oh, we don't fuck with snitches. By the way, have you noticed Meek Mill, who was like the forefront of let's root out the snitches, has not said nothing about a snitch since then. He's been cooling with white billionaires. Don't care no more, right? You get what I mean? You know why? Because now everybody's getting rooted out. He ain't got nothing to say about Gunna. He deleted his tweet. That's how it is. P, again, I don't know. Like, obviously, I hear that he was a street dude. I'm sorry. I could only see this from my perspective. Somebody kill your mans. You told on him. I'm not calling you a snitch.